Hello! In this video, I am going to show you how to create a book in Book Creator and then how to turn it in as a Schoology assignment. Step one is to go to the Book Creator app. Mine is in my toolbar. Yours might be somewhere different on your iPad. Once you get to the home screen, select New Book. You can pick whether you want your book horizontal, vertical, or square. You can also pick whether you want a graphic novel. I'm going to start with portrait. In the upper right hand corner there's a plus. That's where you're going to add content. You can add photos. You can add pictures you take at this moment. You can add pen marks, text, or sound. I'm going to add a title, so I'm going to select Add Text. The title is My Book of Idioms. I am the author of this book, so I'm going to write by and then my first and last name. Now I have my title. I can also add a photo from my camera roll, a drawing, or additional text. I've decided to get the content down first, and then later I'm going to add my illustrations. So I'm going to go to the next page. How I do that is I hit the arrow to the right. This is page 1 and 2. On page 1 and 2, I'm going to write down an example of an idiom. Those were the directions that my teacher gave. If you are writing a nonfiction story or a fiction story, hopefully you have planned it out first on paper and you have an idea of how you'd like your story to begin, what the climax of the story will be, and how you'd like your story to be resolved. And you've talked about characters, you've thought about your setting, and you've thought about any kind of conflicts that your character, both the protagonist and antagonist, have encountered. I'm going to add the plus and text. Here I'm going to write the first idiom. On the next page, I'm going to write an additional idiom that I will then illustrate at a later time. Select and drag the text to the right. And I'm going to continue to do this for each page that I want in my book. Your teacher may have given you additional instructions. For example, maybe at the bottom of the page, he or she wants you to add the literal meaning. Maybe the illustrations need to have both the literal meaning and the idiom meaning. Now it's time to add illustrations when your pages are all done with the text. You can add something that you draw. So here we have some drawing tools. Up in the upper right hand corner, you can change the color of your pen. There's some magic inks. You can change the thickness of you can change the type of writing tool, marker, crayon, highlighter. Symbols. You can erase. You can add emojis. Another option is you can find something that is on the web. For example, raining cats and dogs. I could find images. Some of these images are not available for use. Some of these are copyrighted, and the author or illustrator of these images has not given us permission to use them in our book. So to help you find out which ones you have the rights to, you can go to Tools. After you type in something in a Google bar, you can hit Tools, and now usage rights. Make sure that when you are clicking usage rights, you click Creative Commons licenses. And these are the ones that you have permission to use. So if I want to use this one on my page about cats and dogs, I can hold it down. I can add it to my photos. And now when I am in my Book Creator app, I can go to the page, I can add photos, and now that will be in my photo reel. I can resize it. And now, after I have added all of my pictures, whether they are from my drawings that I've taken a photo of, or whether they're ones I've created right on Book Creator using the writing tools, or found on Safari, it's time to turn in my book. Again, you're wanting to make sure you proofread, check spelling, check punctuation, make sure it's ready to go. You could even have another person at your home read it to make sure that it sounds good. And then you're ready to turn it in. So select My Books. In the bottom toolbar, you'll see the export button. Again, that's a fancy word for turn it in. It's the square with the arrow pointing north. I'm going to think about how I want to export this. If I click EPUB, it's going to publish as an ebook. If I click PDF, it will export as a document. If I click export as video, it will play the book page by page. It will also play any recordings I made of my voice reading the book. For this Schoology assignment, I'm going to click export as PDF. I want the pages side by side. And now again, I'm going to find, just like always, Schoology to copy it to. And I'm going to pick the assignment, submit to assignment. And I'm going to find my teacher's name. And I'm going to find the right assignment. It says upload idiom book creator here, so I'm going to select that and click upload. And now my teacher will be able to read it. It says your submission has been added. I can go back into my courses and I can find that assignment. Click submissions and I can see that my book has been sent to my teacher. If I select it, I can see it's a PDF. And my teacher can scroll down to see the different illustrations and words. Up in the upper right-hand corner, I can see if there was a grade or comment submitted. I hope this helps, and I hope you have a wonderful time creating your book. Take care. Bye-bye.